guys, this is your reading for Tuesday the 23rd of August. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Classic Tarot today, which is very similar to the Rider-Waite deck or the Radiant Rider-Waite deck. I think it's just updated a little bit to make it look more modern. So let's have a look at what's coming up. Wow, okay, so we've got all swords. You know, that's interesting. A couple of days ago we had all pentacles. Now we have all swords. When it's like this, it's a very specific energy. And the days lately have been very focused and very sharp. This is about swords. Swords in the tarot has to do with ideas, the intellect, inspiration. So first of all, we've got the King of Swords. He is in charge. You can see him on his stone throne there. It's very, very empowered, very strong. He's armored and protected against any negativity that may be coming up. He's got this lion there of strength and power, and this huge sword, which obviously is his strength, the weapon that will intimidate other people, that will keep them at bay. But really in the tarot, the sword isn't so much about attacking and murdering other people. It's much more about making decisions and cutting through information to split things in twos, to align yourself with that sense of duality that's so prevalent on planet Earth. So it's the ability to make good decisions and to make strong decisions and to even make decisions which may be emotionally difficult and to be strong enough to do that. Okay? So it's good for you to decide which direction to go in. You're the person who's got a clear head. You're the person who's got the intellectual strength and wisdom to actually go one way or another. The next card is the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is a journey and taking all of these decisions with you and sneaking off in the middle of the night under the moonlight, and it's almost like you've decided something which is going to be very unpopular, which means you have to sneak away in the middle of the night. But the Ace of Swords really means that this is a decision that has to be made and that's right for you and that is divinely ordained. It's the king of all ideas, and you have to go through with it even if it's not very popular or if it's not the popular decision, you know. So if you're getting married today and the church has been booked and all the relatives are coming, and you, heaven forbid, decide that this is not going to be the right man for you, and you're making a huge mistake by marrying him, and yes, you should have decided that earlier, but you haven't been able to, it's okay to make that decision and to say, I'm not doing this wedding, I'm not going through with it. It's not going to be the popular choice, but it's right for you. Okay? It's the decision that you have to make for your greatest good. And you can move forward with that, and you don't need people's approval to make decisions in your own life because you know what's right for you. The King of Swords knows what to decide, okay? He knows that if he raises taxes, he'll have more money. He knows that if he invades the neighboring country, he's got a war in his hand. He is not stupid, and you're not stupid either. You're very wise. You are divinely guided on this day, and if you are making decisions and if you're going in a direction which is massively unpopular, then don't be afraid and do it anyway, because you're the one who is going to turn out to be right. You're the one who is got the strength to decide the right thing, even if it is massively unpopular. You know, that is, I mean, I don't want to get too sinister here, but it's very easy sometimes to get into peer pressure and to align yourself with what seems to be happening and to go with the flow. And it's sometimes very difficult to say, not me, I am not doing that. And all 8 of you, or all 20 of you, you can go your way, but that doesn't feel right for me. I am going to decide differently. That takes guts, and you need a bit of armor, because if those 20 people, for instance, then turn around and say, oh, you're ruining it for us, why do you always have to be so awkward, why can't you just go with the flow, why can't you just do what you're told? You need to have, you know, a bit of strength to stand behind your beliefs, and that's really what I get here, that you're right, and you need to dig your heels in and be stubborn and really have the strength to stand behind your convictions and your beliefs, because you're going to be challenged. It could even be someone coming to you, you know, and if you've got a business and someone says something to you and appeals to your emotions or even guilt trips you and really almost forces you to make a decision, and they could even go further and try and blackmail you and say, well, you do this for me or bad things are going to happen, you know what you need to decide. So listen to your truth, listen to your inner strength, your inner voice, and decide on what feels right, and don't let yourself be bullied or pushed or manipulated or coaxed into doing something you don't want. It can be very blatant, like I've said, but it can also be very subtle. You know, like in a relationship, if you're trying to get out of the relationship and your partner kind of coaxes you into getting into more debt so that you're never in a position to be financially stable, stand by your convictions and say, I am not buying that and getting into more debt. I'm not doing it. And yes, I will create some negativity here between us because that is my truth and I'm sticking to it. Number-wise, we've got the king, which is 1, and 6, 7, and 1 is 8, and 8 is about power. You have the power to decide. No one else does, and don't let anyone force you any other way than what you know is right. It's important. For whatever reason today, it is important that you decide. Don't let other people decide for you, and it will become apparent over the next couple of days. You know, sometimes the effects of this stuff take a while to appear, but be honest and be truthful to yourself. That's the way forward, very simply. Have a great day. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and you can order your reading with me there. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.